The question is, where has Dogara been all this while? Because they are just floating, himself and some other politicians during the election period. They were just going back and forth, APC today, PDP tomorrow. And now he's coming out to warn who? Who is he warning? Don't set Nigerians on fire. Dogara urges Nigerians. Former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara has urged Nigerians, especially those holding offices, not to set the country on fire over the current economic hardship. He said it was true that there is anger across the country because of hunger, but they must tread the situation with caution. Really? Now they enjoy now. You know how much way you get for bank. You know how much way they pay you. I don't know whether you dey collect a pension or allowance, but I know that you guys, you know where you have already fixed yourself even before you left power. So it is very easy for you to say maybe she be not be this, not be that. Well, let me know what this guy has told the government to do. No, they are always on the side of the politicians themselves. He spoke at the burial of his mother, Saratu Yakubu Tuko, in Guaranga, Bogoro local government area of Bauchi. He said, we have no any other country to run to if we set Nigeria on fire. He said, according to him, anger is affecting everybody, irrespective of ethno-religious, is it anger or hunger? Irrespective of ethno-religious differences, but the situation is not beyond redemption. The problem is not one man's problem. It is beyond one man. We must all join hands to solve the problem. The problems you guys have created. Each one of us has a role to play. If we set the country on fire, we will not be able to do anything. We will not even be here in this church for the burial program. I am appealing to caution, or for caution in the way we react to the situation. Let us take an exception to what is happening in other countries. We must do things that will make the situation better. Things are going to get better very soon, Dogara said. He urged Nigerians to engage in prayers for divine intervention in the situation, saying there is nothing God cannot do to turn the situation around. Oh my God. So you don't even blame the government. You don't even advise government may not do like this or make not do like this. At least if you try to persuade this one, you persuade the other one. Not putting blame on one side. You know, see, they think they are so wise. They should go and pray. Fire is already burning Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is the political thieves. Nigeria is already on fire, courtesy of you northerners. You dey shop well now. Of course now. You dey chop without belleful now. You no concern them. That is to tell you how selfish they are. If these guys have tried have tested or experienced poverty, we are talking of real poverty, you know that I just broke. We broke. Oh, you needed maybe you broke. You want to do some kind of business, but when it comes to food, when it comes to other things, you can still go on with your life. Maybe because you are broke because of a particular business you want to do. Maybe that is kind of category that this kind of people are. But when you have tasted poverty, real poverty, I'm sure you are not going to be speaking like this. You dey chop well now. Have you overnight turned a saint? Dogara, Nigeria is already on fire. Nigeria is burning because of you corrupt politicians among you and must be held accountable. Mr. Former Speaker, you are speaking from both sides of your mouth. That's it. Nigeria, they already, okay. Nigeria is already burning. If you don't know, you better know. Now, it's already on fire. Don't tell them Biafra go, Yoruba Nation will go, Niger Delta will go. Those who loot the country blind are now talking from both sides of their mouth. All of you are afraid of war because you people have secured enough money for your great-grandchildren. Every other people can face the hardship. Nigeria is already on fire. Don't just bother yourself. Stop preaching. Politicians are under the influence of a litit. Oh, wow. So these guys are so selfish, very, very selfish. Politicians are under the influence of a litit. Look at what a shameless, wicked, self-centered, good-for-nothing loser is saying. Condition is affecting you as a. The condition is not affecting you. The Armageddon will visit you soon. They are all afraid of their loot. should you be telling this to Nigerians or to the greedy and destructive Nigerian politicians? No, they're always on their they always defend themselves. You can imagine that Nigerians should go and pray. Don't set this country on fire. People are hungry. Like I said, if he had experienced, you know, acute, when you say acute or chronic poverty, of course they will not be talking like this. At the end of the day, and he was even in church, he was saying it, and they cannot even speak truth to power. Of course, they were part and parcel of the people who destroyed this country. He has money. He was doing his mother's burial, which is fine. Nobody's going to be holding that. But when you begin to look the other way, say the truth, no, they will still put all the blames on Nigerians that are suffering. This man cannot even proffer solution to all the problems on ground, telling Nigerians to go and pray. The problem of Nigerians lie in the hands of the government that is looting our commonwealth for their children. A government of APC that is buying SUV worth billions of naira for Senate and Reps members. Dogara, be whatever with your advice, be reasonable with your advice. Divide Nigeria, no long grammar. But don't forget that you need to help yourself before God, because before God will help you. God has given us that divine intervention. But you people, we Southwest took it for granted because Igbo is not part of Nigeria. The solution to the problem is within the ambitions of the current government. You can't even expect over 200 million people with empty stomach to keep silent while very fellow of your likes in government are enjoying the masses taxpayers money. These people, now God will judge them. Nigerians should go and pray. Don't set this country on fire. That is what is coming out from the mouth of a Dogara. So guys, let's know what you think. That's my opinion. Maybe you have a different opinion to lecture this guy called Dogara.